the Euros start today. Later on this evening, we get underway with Italy-Turkey. I'm very excited for the Euros to get underway. We'll be doing plenty of watch-alongs on Twitch, link in the description down below. And with regards to what I think is going to happen, if you missed the video on the channel the other day, I know it didn't perform that well, then I did put a video out with my Euro 2020 predictions. So do check the channel page for that if you missed it, and let me know in the comment section of that video who you think is going to win the whole tournament. Do let me know in the comment section of this video, though, who you think is going to win tonight. Italy versus Turkey, of course, to kick things off. And we kick things off today with Coventry at home. Pretty straightforward month of February. Coventry, Birmingham, Cardiff, Wednesday. Cardiff are challenging, not Cardiff, Birmingham. We're challenging in and around the playoffs. There you go, 8th. Cardiff are 14th. And Sheffield Wednesday are rock bottom. So guess which one we're simulating today. We'll start with Coventry at home and try and finally put together a run of games, a run of wins that will see us finishing that second spot. I am so desperate to close Watford down. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying this series, of course, continually. Please do try and reach that 1,000 like mark again. It'd be absolutely brilliant if we can. You guys have been wonderful with your support on that front recently. Even with dips in views, you're still smacking the like button and getting us over 1,000, which is really helping push the content to new people. So thank you very much for that. And hopefully, I can reward you with plenty of points today. We're in the final third of the championship season, and we want to make sure that we are a Premier League side next year if we possibly can. We certainly aren't going to go title in 3 back-to-back promotions, but we certainly could go title promotion. And Rupa Alho has set us off the right way. Plenty of space on that left foot. It's been letting us down quite a bit recently, but on this occasion, foot through it, top corner, we lead early doors. Shipley lifted in. Lazovic deals with it. The press from Coventry is decent. They've won it back. Castellanos, Allen, Hamer. Oh, that definitely hit the arm of Pumphrey, but they'll keep the move going. Use the advantage. Walker finds Mason, who's onside. And did that hit an arm again? It did, says the referee. Pumphrey with 2 handballs in the space of as many minutes. The first one was quite clear. That one was more just of a block shot. But a lot of the time, the AI put their arms up in unnatural positions. And I imagine he's done the same again. Oh, his arm is out to his right-hand side, but it doesn't look like it's deflected off his feet into his arm. That one perhaps a little bit harsh. Hamer steps up for Coventry and really puts it in the bottom corner. They aren't behind for long. Coventry City back level. It's game on again. Lazovic into Salem. And there's Tudor just trying to get away. They've got 5 at the back, Coventry, so they're always going to be difficult to break down when they sit back in a defensive shell. But then, as you can see, the right back pushing forward, when they get the opportunity to counter, they will be dangerous. The left back, as you can see by the mini-map at the bottom, is right on the far wing as well. On the touchline. But if we can do this, then their marauding, adventurous spirit will be their undoing. Hefty! 2-1 Barrow. This is quite the game. 24 minutes in. There's 3 goals already. Shipley into Walker. Oh, he's in so much space. Keeper's come and makes the save. Well done, Vermeulen. I didn't call him there. He did that of his own accord. Weirdly, it's not saved his long sleeves. I did put long sleeves on him because of the whole skinny arm thing. They've not continued since I saved it, or it's changed back or reverted back. I don't know whether there's been a patch or something. I'll have to look into that and edit him again. It saved the numbers from a few episodes ago. I did put long sleeves on. Or maybe it was DaCosta. I could have sworn I put long sleeves on for Molan. Ah, they've put a goal on us though. And Walker buries it in that far top corner. It's a good finish. Well worked. Oh, they do get lucky though. Jenkins intercepts that, but it just falls straight to him. I hadn't noticed that in real time. It's not until you actually properly look at Vermeulen's arms that you realise just quite how skinny and silly that looks. 2-2. Mason's in behind here. I don't like this. He's got 3 in the middle to aim for. And he's run all the way to the byline and stopped. Allen. Hamer No handballs, please. Nice tackle by Jenkins. That the referee deems a foul, apparently. Okay, mate. Free kick then for them in a very good position. He buried his penalty really well, Hamer. Is he going to do the same from the free kick? No. We timed the jump with the wall really well. Hamer's effort secondarily comes along and takes a little nick and goes out for a corner. Great technique to hit that first time as it drops out of the air, and it could... Did it take a nick? The referee pointed for a corner. It must have taken a slight nick off a heel. It could have deflected anywhere. Away, please. Well done, Damian. Only as far as Clements and Goldeniga. Fouled, probably. That one definitely was a foul. Went for the ball and he just turned. I've knocked him off it. I'm going to have to time the jump with the wall again here. Hamer. Jump. No! Oh, keeper can only stand and stare as it rattles off the post. Coventry putting up one hell of a fight here. This is a pretty ridiculous game of football at the moment, to be honest. I don't think since about the 37th minute I've been out of my own half. It's all Coventry, but they cannot find the lead. And that third goal. Da Costa. Oh, I couldn't get there. Walker, good block. And away, please. Come on then, now. Now. Sama, make me a run. Oh, Salim's just loitering in the middle and not making a definitive run that I can use. And in a frustrated effort to try and find someone, I've given the ball straight back to Coventry again. Mason's going to keep that in. I think we might have to settle for a 2-2 draw here, but with the way things have gone in this... Oh, no. In this second half! I think a 2-2 draw would be pretty kind on us, to be honest. McMullen on. Bilson. I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to try and catch him on the counter from their corner if I can. It's now or never for both sides. Darbo with the corner. He's just come on for them as well. Can he find a teammate? He can't. Prince wins the header, but it's going to go out for a throw. It's going to have to be really, really late. Really late. Castellanos. Mason. Come on then, go. Go. Ref, not yet. Play it forward quickly to try and stave off that final whistle. It's a 2-2 draw against Coventry, and I cannot argue with their performance at all. Sometimes you feel hard done by. Other times, you know you were second best. That was one of those cases. Coventry battered me all game long. Hull lose, Norwich win. I didn't quite glance to see Watford or Burnley, but I imagine Burnley won, and they did. 23 points clear at the top of the table. Salem is saying thank you for the first team football. You're welcome, mate. You need more games, dude. Don't worry, George. You're still in the squad. You really could have made an impact against Coventry. I'll say it wasn't an easy decision, even though it kind of was. Right, let me go and put those long sleeves back on. Did I put... No, it's not even saved them on Da Costa either. I swear I put the long sleeves on Vermeulen. I did! I did put the long sleeves on Vermeulen. Why is he not wearing them then? Christ. Never mind, out we go. Next game, please. Up to Hefty. And Salem, let's start this game right. Oh, we really could. Chisholm's getting the start ahead of Tudor. For some reason, took that on his left. I was trying to finesse it with his right, which he certainly could have done from there, running onto it from the left-hand side. But he's let it come across his body and then tried to rifle it with his left foot. I'm not sure why he's done that. Lazovic could win this. G-Cock does well to get to that. It falls to Chisholm. Why a striker is that far out from a corner, I've no idea. Alho back to McMullen. Can I find a teammate? Chisholm and Salem were our original front two, and they're getting the chance to play alongside each other once again in this game. I made a couple of other changes as well. McMullen starts at centre mid, Berger starts at centre back, and Da Costa starts in goal as well. Just a couple of changes after that game against Coventry where things just didn't quite go well for us. So I'd like to try something different. See if that will work against Birmingham. In a minute, I'm on the back foot here. That is a wonderful ball. And things are different against Birmingham. That being that we're 1-0 down early doors rather than going 1-0 up with the first goal of the game. Right. Through the gap. McCree cuts it out nicely. Jonathan Lecco into Sam Cosgrove. He was ridiculous, wasn't he, last time we played Birmingham? I've just remembered that. Practically unplayable for them. And that's a lovely ball into Jonathan Lecco. And they're practically unplayable as a team today, apparently. What's happening? Birmingham 2, Barrow 0 in the 17th minute. A lucky point against Coventry. and falling well behind Birmingham early doors in this one. We are getting battered at St Andrews. Not having fun against teams from the Midlands today. Salem's there again. 1-1 between Middlesbrough and Watford. If they're going to drop points, I need to try and take advantage of it. But, I mean, I'm 2-0 down, so I'm not really doing much taking advantage of here, am I? Other than Birmingham taking advantage of me and my evident poor form right now. McMullen into Salem. Runners around me. We'll try and utilise them if we can. Alho will look for Lucas Bull. And Chisholm's there at the back post. Can he get to that first? He can, but he can't find the target. Oh, Chisholm! Someone mentioned in the comment section a couple of days ago and said, I'm not sure whether Chisholm is good enough to be relied upon when we need him. I'm starting to agree with that. Is it time for a new fourth choice striker? McGree, Bailey, no, Keeps, get there. Oh my God. The goals do keep coming, Derek Ray. Birmingham 3. Barrow 0 inside 32 minutes. We've done this to others before. We haven't had it done to us. I've got no response. I don't know what's gone wrong in this one. We've had chances of our own as well. Unfortunately, they keep falling to Chisholm, who's just not taking them. I might take him off at half-time. Where's Lucas? There he is. Lucas Bull, ever reliable left foot, is no longer reliable. Well, if that doesn't sum up this game, nothing else will. Lucas Bull always buries those, apart from just now. A corner at the end of the first half. Please. One back before the break. Keeper's come. He's going to get this. Going to fall to Chisholm. That sat up awfully, but the technique's decent. Was on target, headed towards that bottom corner. But that one you wouldn't have expected to end up in the back of the net. His two earlier chances, though, you very much would have expected a goal to be scored from. Chisholm, unfortunately, I don't think is good enough to cut it anymore. Boo-Two Tail's turn. I don't care about Derby Swansea. I only care about Birmingham Barrow at the minute, and G-Cock is keeping me out every time. Oh, they're making a change, are they? They are. Early doors, I tried to whip that in quickly and couldn't. Vialba going off and Baylor coming on. Oh, and that was me trying to skip that replay. Oh, it just goes from bad to worse, doesn't it? If they score on this counter-attack. Dear Christ. Palinia has signed for Arsenal. I thought was in control of a different man there. That's going to go out, isn't it? No, he's kept it in brilliantly, Dan Crowley. Gimme. I can't get there. Hutton. To McGree. Baylor. Cosgrove. Oh, DaCosta makes a save. They nearly did score from my messed up corner. DaCosta doesn't get as much football as he used to. He used to be pretty reliable, though, for keeping the opposition out most of the time. Here, it feels like almost everything's been going in, if it's on target at least. Which, thankfully, that one wasn't. And I don't think it's because of the changes in the starting lineup for this one either. We were at full strength against Coventry and underperformed. And it's not like we're playing... Oh, he's offside. Not like we're playing with loads of rotated players here and are underperforming. If anything, I've got a better goalkeeper in goal. Just has not fallen into place for us here at St Andrews. And so far, in 2 games where we surely would have expected to pick up 6 points, we're not going to be getting anything from this one. And only 1 from the game against Coventry. And I think Watford are probably going to be too far away from us now. And from not being concerned at all about anything going on below us. See, passes like that, it's just so bad. After not being worried about anything that's going on below us and purely looking up, I am hearing the feet on the ground behind us. Everybody behind us is picking up speed and we are slowing down. We need a second wind in this season. Desperate for a second wind in this season. Watford win by 2-1 and will further extend their lead over us. Burnley on 85, Watford on 73, we're on 61. We are 12 points from automatic promotion, yet 10 points inside the playoffs. I think a playoff finish is relatively expected now, widely amongst you, amongst me, and amongst the in-game media as well. We have to hope and pray that we can maybe pull something out of the bag. But at the minute, oof, my bag is blowing away and I can't keep up with it. Hefty. Let's start this game well. I want to have just an outstanding performance. I want a whole City game, a 6-1 win level style performance. Even if we don't match the scoreline, I want to match the overall performance levels of that game and try and get ourselves some confidence back, because I am losing that confidence in this team right now, because I am not. It might just be me having an off day, but I can't seem to click with anything or anyone in today's episode. Rolls over the top, and Glatzel's in behind early doors, and there is no stopping that. I don't think there's any other word for today's episode than stunned. I have been completely taken aback by the performances that we've been putting in so far, and the way that the AI have just stepped their game up. They've not played like this all season long, really. Not consistently, not regularly. But every game today, every game, I have been outplayed and outdone. I don't know whether it's me having an off day or if there's another explanation for it. But at the minute, I can't find an explanation for it, nor can I find a counter for it either. I am quite simply just heavily underperforming today. Salim could, but doesn't, fire us level immediately though. Alex Smithies with a good comfortable save. Ball with the delivery. Up we go with the header. It won't find anyone but Lazovic. That would have been a hell of an equaliser. Come on, Rodri. Oh, no, it's going to miss Rodri, but Lazovic is up again, and Smithies saves again. Big throw. Jenkins will get to that first. Excellently done. Right, come on then. Let's turn this around. Keep going, Salim. Keep going, Sama. It took a deflection, but it will find him, and he'll look for Tudor again. And Sama sets up Damian, and we do have an equaliser. That is where the rest of this season turns. I believe again. I believe again. Oh, blocked well by Hefte. Come on then. Samar Salim. The defender has kept up with me every step of the way there. There was no way that he was going to let me just disappear into the distance. Ørstegard forward into Rawls as they look to come again. Catch him in the middle. Prince again out of position. He keeps doing that, just rocking up in like a cam spot, Prince. It cost us a goal previously. It nearly did there if Jenkins hadn't been able to get to that. A corner for Marlon Pack to take for Cardiff. I said I started to believe again. Oh, when that goal just went in for us. But I tell you what, the belief is still just paper thin right now. And it's wavering and blowing in the wind, and it might rip again. Look at Prince. He's the man furthest forward again. What are you doing, mate? You're a left back. But you can keep doing that if you like. We still believe. We still believe. We're going up. Let's turn it around. More across to Rawls and into Glatzel. Perrying forward from right back. Inside to Glatzel again. Marlon Pack. I'll have that back. Thank you, Marlon. Alho driving in the space, and we've drawn the extra defender, or extra central midfielder across, and Costa can set through Samar Salim here. And if you can find a teammate again, we could be in. Oh, he has found a teammate again. We could be in for a third. I don't know who that ended up coming off. Other than one of the defender's arms. That's surely got to be harsh. There is no way, with the ball pinballing around like that Bennett has purposefully handballed that. It's been blocked by a defender in front of him, come back, smacked an arm on its way up into the stratosphere, and the referee has said, that's a pen. Well, we said this might be the turning point for our season with that first goal. The luck is swinging back in our favour. With half an hour to play, we have a 3-1 lead, and the belief really is starting to pour back in. Bennett played in down the left. We've got Wednesday next away from home at Hillsborough. They are at the bottom of the table and not performing well, but in the form table, we can't be that much higher than them with our recent performances. This one is 3 points, provided we see them through in the last 15 minutes, the final 15 minutes. We will hopefully be rising up the form table with this dub. But I'm not sure how confident I am in a simulated game. I guess, to be fair, probably should be more confident in a simulated game. Oh, Sama! I was going for top left, he's gone for top right. I should probably be more confident in a simulated game than I am in a played game at the minute, because I have not been playing well today. But thankfully we have seen this one through here against Cardiff. Volks to Østergaard. There's barely any time left in the game now for Cardiff. And we will get ourselves a 3-something win. A 3-1 win, as Marlon Pack was offside. And I'll just kick this out of play because I want the final whistle to go. I want the experience of playing today to be over. We were not good enough for the majority of the game against Coventry and scraped a draw. We were woeful against Birmingham, but that is how you respond. We still believe that this could be a promotion-winning season. It's looking ever increasingly likely that it will be via the playoffs rather than potentially via any automatic means, but there is still hope that this side can put together the run of form it needs to not only just ensure that we finish in a playoff spot, which I'm sure we will do, but ensure that we're in good enough form to keep that run going so that we can stave off any attacks from the other sides in the playoffs. I would have to check later in the season because it is still up for grabs as to who can finish where in the playoffs and decide, or just double check and see how we've gotten on against the other teams that we potentially might be coming up against at the playoff stage. Watford still 12 points away from us. We're 24 points behind Burnley now. Southampton, Derby, Norwich fill out the rest of the playoff spots at present, with Coventry there quite significantly behind, and Stoke and Birmingham and Forest. They're all in a little gaggle there, but they're going to have to do well to try and catch Norwich and specifically Derby, Southampton and ourselves. Right, a quick sim here should hopefully give us another set of 3 points against bottom of the table, and indeed it does. Chisholm off the bench to get the goal. Jenkins set us on our way after 8 minutes. Watford draw and drop points. Let's not get carried away. It's not going to happen, I don't think, with regards to automatic promotion. But with 10 points the gap and 11 games to go, I won't completely write it off yet. Although, after the way that I've played today, you guys might well write it off. We're just advancing as far as the next game against Reading so we can see these monthly scouting reports. Youth squad report is coming in, and Kovacic is still 61 rated, waiting for a little bit more growth there. Luca Messina now 64 rated, although it doesn't look like he's actually going to progress too much further anytime soon. Defensively, he's just not really there at the minute, unfortunately. 5 weeks for both of those will improve his defensive work rate. Maybe that will help. Oliveira, Menezes. Menezes looks like he could be pretty damn good, actually, by the time he's finished this training drill. But we'll wait and see how things transpire there. Are we going to have any other worldies from Brazil, from Croatia? I'll give that another month just in case he's better in a different position. Pedro Jesus, or Jesus actually, because he's Brazilian. Or are we going to get anything from Ghana? Are we going to get a first African Wonder Star? It doesn't look like it, does it? It doesn't look like it. And from Croatia? Ugh, not likely either, unfortunately. That would be a firm no then. Well, it's looking ever increasingly likely even, that we are going to have to rely on the transfer market and start buying players next season. Meaning, some of these guys that we're scouting here, promising or first team quality most importantly, not that there's anyone there. Oh, actually, Jasper Dix has grown up to 74 rated now. He's continuing to look like he could be a decent prospect. We're going to need these guys that are in these scout reports now to actually be better than what we've currently got. And it's probably going to be those that are already at clubs that are the ones that offer the best opportunities, because you would imagine the free agents, if they were actually any good, would probably have been snapped up by someone by now. But although in FIFA you can't really guarantee that. So that's where we'll end today's episode. Still in third, still trying to chase down those above us, but we've got a game in hand actually on Watford, although they've won on match day 36, annoyingly. But the gap to Southampton has closed to exactly nothing. Exactly nothing. Can we continue to improve you elsewhere? Attacking, we've got 8 weeks. Well, 8 weeks wide back. Let's do that. So tomorrow, actually, it's a busy end to the season. We've got Reading, Derby, Forest, Norwich, Burnley, Stoke. And then Southampton, QPR, Watford, Huddersfield, Millwall. But with it, the playoffs looking more than likely, and that second spot looking increasingly distant, probably going to be doing more simulating than playing over the next day or so as we try and get ourselves promotion to the Premier League, which may well come, but it looks like it's going to have to happen the long way. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying this save. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any more. I will still try everything to get into the top 2. Wish me luck.